Saturday night. I did not get to go during the week. Well, I'm going to change and go back to Friday anyways, but I didn't get to go Friday yesterday because I was on vacation. So I just got back yesterday. I'm going to go out tonight. Hopefully there's stuff out there to get. I've been seeing some of the videos that I've been watching. People have been getting some really good stuff, so I don't know. The GameStop's over by me, though, have been pretty dry lately, though. I think the best things I've gotten in the last few months have been from Disc Replay. So I did find the desktop and the laptop in one of the dumpsters at GameStop, but I'm still thinking that was like a personal machines, just because it was kind of weird. It was like in an HP box, both of them, the desktop and the laptop, actually, and a monitor. They're all in an HP box, like all just packed neatly. So I don't know what that was about. I don't know. Maybe they were just hiding it just because they're not supposed to be throwing stuff away in just a regular dumpster. You're not supposed to throw away PC stuff like that, or any kind of electronics, really, in the regular garbage. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I think I might have found a game or two here and there, now that I think about it, but it wasn't, I can't remember what they were. It was probably just like Connected Ventures or something like that. So nothing too spectacular lately. I did find some posters a few weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago. So that was kind of cool. I still want to make a video of, well, just the posters that I have, and also just kind of all the stuff that I have. I got a lot of boxes. I'm probably going to start chucking some of them if nobody wants them. I got a lot of DS boxes. I don't think I have any 3DS that I can think of off the top of my head, but I got a lot of DS boxes. So. And I do have a lot of the boxes that have the DS holder, and then it has the Game Boy Advance holder in it too, for a spot for it. And I guess people like those. So, I don't know. I'll have to kind of sort through those and separate them. And then, like I said, I'll make a video of all that stuff, and just all the stuff that I've gotten. I've done a couple of trades now. I'm actually going to do another trade this week with some people from the OK Chief 420's Divers Nation group, a Facebook group. So I'm starting to trade more, finally. I think I was just kind of waiting, just because I've been kind of busy, and finally things have slowed down, so I've been able to just kind of sort through everything and, start putting things out there. Selling some stuff on eBay. I tried Craigslist, but I haven't had any success on Craigslist, so I'll probably try out there first, and then if that doesn't work out, because I'd rather just have somebody locally get it, so I can meet up, do it that way, other than shipping it out, going through that hassle. So more of just an annoyance. So, but eventually I'll get it on eBay. Well, I should start over. First, I try on Divers Nation. I always want to try there first, just because everybody seems cool on there. So a lot of people are trading. They actually have a list of verified users. So when you trade with somebody, like if you're totally new and you trade with somebody, then you can ask the person you trade with from that list to put you on the list. So that's basically how it works. So if you trade with somebody, and everything goes okay, then you can ask that person, or if the person just wants to put you on there, I guess I think you usually have to ask. You ask the person who's already on the list to put you on the list, because that's the only verified members or verified traders can put another person on the list. So, which is cool. It's a good way to, do good old checks and balances. Make sure you weed out all the jerks out there, which I haven't seen too many on there. There have been a couple that seems some people have a problem with, or one person had a problem with it, but then other people jumped in and said, hey, this guy's cool or whatever. So I don't, I know stuff comes up sometimes in your life that you can't do something. Maybe you're going to ship something out, and something happens, gets delayed or whatever. So I suggest then, go ahead and make sure you're communicating with that person you're trading with. If something comes up, tell them. If they've already sent their stuff, especially if they've already sent their stuff, you want to make sure you have that line of communication so they don't, start ragging on you or anything. So I've traded twice now. Yeah, I had traded some cases, a bunch of 3D, actually a lot of 3DS cases for a Wii U box. Because I had bought a Wii U that didn't come in a box, a regular Wii U box, so I wanted the box. I haven't come across any Wii U boxes in my dives. So I traded for that, and then I traded, or somebody bought a Resident Evil 5 from me that I had found that was in perfectly working condition. So I just did that one a couple weeks ago, actually. So I'll probably go through one more, or maybe I'll even ask the last guy if he can put me on the list. I just wanted to go through at least a few trades before I asked anybody, to get put on the list. So just because, one trade is fine, but you kind of want to have a few trades under your belt. So do that. What else? Thank you everybody who subscribed. I really appreciate it. Once again, I'm not trying to be some YouTube sensation or anything. So if I only stay at, I think I was at 21 was the last count. And that's fine if I stay at that, that's cool. As long as I'm entertaining or at least informative for people, or just kind of showing people, this is the kind of stuff you can find. Like I said, I haven't found anything too great lately, but still, you never know. You never know what you're gonna find. So, and I think it was like almost a month ago now that I actually left it was a Battlefield 4 hardline display standee. And I've seen it on a couple other videos. That thing was just way too big for my car or for my truck. I got an SUV, but still it was kind of a smaller one. So if I would have I probably could have thrown that in there, but it would have taken up all the space and I wouldn't have been able to get anything else. So. And I just don't have anywhere to put that. I like Battlefield and all, but it wasn't something that I'd actually want to keep or anything. I doubt if I could. I'd definitely find somebody on Craigslist for that. Although I think you can, tear it apart, or it was like sections, so you probably could, take it apart and flatten it out, but still. I think that was right after they had announced that it was delayed to next year. So that seems to happen a lot, actually, now that I've seen. I was watching some other videos earlier, or late last year, when after Watch Dogs had been delayed, I saw a bunch of people that had started seeing like posters and stuff, stands. They were thrown out, which makes sense, because if it's not going to be anytime within the next few months, they don't want to have that cluttering up their space, save it for the new stuff coming in, which actually been pretty dry lately as far as games, so I know Diablo 3 comes out for the next gen systems, and Madden always comes out in August, start of football season. And I think there's another third kind of a big game that's coming out. I can't remember what it is right now off the top of my head, but there's at least one more coming out. And then in September you got Destiny, and I think Borderlands maybe, or that Borderlands, the pre-sequel that might be coming out in October, actually, now that I think about it. That's last gen anyways, PS3 and 360, so, but still, that's a big game, everybody likes Borderlands, most people do. I like it. I got the first two, actually I got the first one on PC, the second one I got on 360, which I haven't finished either of them, but maybe one day. It's kind of crooked here. So once again, thanks for everybody for subscribing. watching. Hopefully I find something tonight, and I will see you later. Alright, everybody, I am back, and I actually got what looks like, well, potentially is a decent haul at least. I went to my usual spots, GameStop, obviously GameStop, Disc Replay, stopped at a couple Office Depots, Office Max, whatever they're called now. Didn't find anything there. And I went to a GameStop that I haven't been to in a while. No, I was going to go to a GameStop that I hadn't been to in a while, but I just skipped that one. Along with another Disc Replay, that both of those and an Office Depot that I hadn't been to in a while. But the GameStop I didn't end up stopping at. There was they're in a little smaller strip mall closer to the street. That's there's a couple restaurants there, and I just stopped going there because it was the restaurants were just obviously throwing food and stuff away, so it was like real nasty in there. So I just didn't want to have to deal with that. And I think there's a hairstylist or hair salon there too. So those bags of hair and food and just nastiness. So, but I was gonna stop there tonight just to see. But the one restaurant was still there, and there were people coming out dumping garbage in there. So I'm sure they're dumping fresh food or whatever, almost fresh food in there. So it was probably extra nasty. So I just skipped it. So let's get going here. As usual, got some gift cards. Still got a stack of those. Going through them every once in a while, just checking them. Haven't found anything yet, but you know I'm still gonna keep checking. So you never know what you're gonna find. I got this pin here. If you can see, The Evil Within. It just says The Evil Within all around there. So there's no back to it though. But I got other pins that I can probably just yank the back off of and use for that. I have got this Rockstar Games collection, which has Red Dead. Let's see what it's got. Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City, LA Noire, Midnight Club, Los Angeles Complete Edition, and Red Dead Redemption. But it's just the cover sleeve. These people came out. Kind of bent up. Kind of jacked up a little bit on the bottom there too. But I don't know. If anybody wants that, let me know. Like I said, it's a little jacked up. I have got Gears of War 2 manual. It's got some writing up here. F1285. That's about. Oh, there's some more over here. So, I'm assuming that's not part of the actual manual. But other than being a little bent up here, it's a little folded. It's in not too bad condition. And then I got Wii Call of Duty World at War manual and slipcover. I didn't see any box for this, so manual is kind of crumpled up a little on the back. You can kind of see manual's in good condition. I did find a mega haul of sorts, but it was just a mega haul of paperwork at the one GameStop that I stopped at that had most of this stuff. Let's sit down here for a second. I'm going to find a couple cases today. Or a few cases, actually. The other thing was, at the same GameStop, there was a bunch of these home fronts. Oh, this one doesn't have a manual. Cases. So that one's complete. Or, I shouldn't say complete, but I'm starting to do it. That one is incomplete, but it does have the manual at least. And then another one without the manual. That's great. But there was a whole bunch of home fronts and Connect Adventures. So, if anybody wants any of these, one's complete and two are not. Then I got Mario Kart DS. And there's no game. I did get the Club Nintendo points though. in the manual. A couple Nintendo points right here. Man, they really pack these DS cases with stuff. I thought maybe the game was in there. This thing is really heavy, but nope, it is not. Then I got Mario Kart 9, which I didn't even realize there was a 9. Nintendo points and manual, no game. Mario Kart 9, everything but the game. Pardon my sniffling here. I got these two, how do you pronounce that? Yaba Ninja Gaiden Z comics, mini comics. This was in one of the bags. These are in great condition. I had heard this game wasn't all that great though. And then I got a couple of maps here actually. Put you down for a second. Second here, guys. All right. Stand up for this. Ghost of Los Santos, Grand Theft Auto 5. This one, obviously, as you can see, is kind of like a blueprint almost. And then this one's just like a regular map. And then the other side of this is Los Santos and Blaine County. And then this side is just Los Santos without all the extra stuff. So what, the south part of all that? Oh man, sorry. So there's that. I don't know why there's two different maps, but that's cool. The blueprint one's kind of cool, I think. Got those two things. This Rockstar Collection thing for now. I found a lightning cable for the newer iPhones and iPads. Don't know if it works, but I do have an iPad from my work I can test it on. There is, looks like, I don't know if it's, let's see that or not. Kind of like a mark, almost like it's a marker or something on each side. Maybe it's just not working. I mean, if anything, I can take this part at least for charging stuff. So there's that. And I got another Xbox One Titanfall box. It's a little jacked up right here in the corner. You can see. The other one I have, I think, is pretty much pristine. I mean, other than that, it looks fine. There's just a little quick start guide thing here. The Xbox One, or a quick setup guide. Just like a couple inserts. It's empty. It's kind of cool. I do like this box though. It's actually kind of cool. Then I have I'm in the garage if you couldn't tell. Stamp. It is Prototype 2. Is the Black Watch Collector's Edition. So I think I've seen people get this before. So I got the little slip cover, back cover. Can't remember exactly though. And here's a little black case. In the corner here it says sensitive material, classified, Black Watch. So I have not opened this yet, so I don't know if there's anything even in it. And there it is, awesome. So I got a slip cover for the game. There is vouchers. You can see right there. For the digital comic, 24-page digital comic, and the Colossal Mayhem downloadable content pack. And in the back is 20% off entire purchase from the P2 merchandise store. So there's codes for that. I didn't show the codes obviously. Then there is a disc, which I think the music from Prototype 2. Came in this little sleeve. There's the artists. I'm assuming that, I don't know if that's the artists or the, it's kind of cool. Or just the name of the songs. Resurrection, Project Long Shadow, The Lab Rat, Operation Flytrap, Feeding Time, Salvation, Natural Selection, The White Light, Taking the Castle, A Maze of Blood, A Stranger Among Us, A Nest of Vipers, Flying the Ointment, Burn from Memory, A Labor of Love, Murder Your Maker. Those probably just the titles. But let's see, it's in good condition. Just looking underneath. And then finally, I'm assuming finally, is the art book. Book. Nyes Heller, Nyes Mercer, or NYZ. I don't know what that is. Some monsters. So that's really cool, actually. That's kind of hoping there's like a steelbook or something in there because I've only gotten like one steelbook so far. Well, actually two, but they're the same for Dead Island. I think it's actually Riptide. I don't know if it comes with the steelbook, but I'm just saying. But that's still pretty cool. And this thing is in nice shape. I mean, this box is a little, you can see some creases and stuff there. Kind of on the corner, or on the edges. And top's a little frayed here and there. But the inside box here is nice. It's in pretty good condition. So that's cool. That's one of the cool finds of the night. And then the other, let's see here, this little box, which I've only opened like this so far. When I saw it, oop, that's my knife. Got the tape here. floor. I didn't even hear it. Some kind of Mario stand of some sorts. Other than the box itself being open. Well, actually, just kind of halfway, I guess. It was taped. Oh, okay, yeah, I think I've seen this. That boy. Hold on a second. Oh. So it's a standee. Super Mario 3D World. You kind of have to pop it open. I just don't want to open it up. Totally open it up. Throw it back in there. That's pretty cool. So Super Mario 3D World on one side. And then Pokemon, Mario Party's Island Adventure, and Zelda Link Between Worlds. And then Mario and Luigi Dream Team, I believe it is. On the other side. Damn, I just got bit by a mosquito. Son of a bitch. Freaking mosquitoes. Sorry guys for the shaky cam there. So there you go. That's pretty cool. Still sealed in the box. More or less sealed in the box, at least half of it. It's actually the second stand or display that I found in the box, like pristine condition. First one, my first dive that I ever went out on, I actually found Yoshi's New Island display, and that's for the 3DS. So that is really cool. So I got two really cool things. This Super Mario 3D World, and then all the other games on the other side, and then the prototype, which is cool. Special edition. I think that's my first special edition of any kind that I found. So, not a bad haul. GameStop finally, I should say I finally got something good from GameStop. Like I mentioned earlier, I haven't really found anything too great from there. But finally got something. It's not bad. Prototype 2. So currently, let's see, who am I watching? Man, I can't remember now. I think I just caught up with somebody. I can't remember the name though, because there was only like 4 or 5 videos. I cannot remember the name. I'll put it in here when I edit the video, and then I'll obviously put the link in the description. But man, I can't remember the name of the person I was watching. Part of Retro Unlimited, I guess, is some brand or something that's scooping up diver videos, I guess. Along with that one, the other one, Joshua Bryan, aka Intelligent Moron. I guess he signed on with that Retro Unlimited also. So, and then I'm trying to think who if I had started anybody else. I can't remember that I was watching. I can't remember right now because today was actually, I just got back from vacation yesterday and hadn't watched anything because I didn't have any internet or TV or anything up at the place I was at, so I missed a week's worth of stuff, of videos. So like I said, I'll put it in the on the screen here. You'll see I'll edit it in, and then I'll put the description down below. And then as far as what I'm playing, once again, I was on vacation, so I actually was playing my 3DS. I was playing, kind of just rotating through some games I have on my 3DS, which isn't much. Dead or Alive, Mario 3D World, Mario, actually, is it called Mario 3D World? I think it is, on the DS, on the 3DS, whatever that Mario game is. Pokemon, which was Pokemon Black, but that was just for the regular DS. But I could play on my 3DS. Animal Crossing and Mario Kart 7, I believe, is what's on the 3DS. So I was playing those. And then I'll probably pop in Call of Duty Ghosts and or Battlefield 4 right now in a little while here after I'm done here, because I believe it is double XP weekend for both of those, which kind of sucks. Of course they'd have to do it on the same weekend, but it's alright. I usually flip back and forth between them because usually one pisses me off, so I just jump on the other one. So that is it, guys. Check your dumpsters, gals. Never know what you're gonna find. I found this cool, special edition, this display. Really cool. Some cases, which is pretty much the norm. Actually, only 5 cases I have there. The 3 home fronts, and then the Mario Party 9, the Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart DS. So it's actually kind of light. Usually I get about 10 DS cases, but it's been pretty slow. I haven't even got DS cases in a while. Well, I shouldn't say that. I think the last time I went out I got a pretty good load of DS cases, but previous times I haven't really gotten too much. Let's see. So yeah. So I had this video I got to put up, and I got the one from a couple weeks ago when I went out, and I didn't get a chance to edit it yet. So I was trying to get ready for my trip, so I didn't get it out there. Which kind of worked out since I was off this week, and so I got a couple in the hole here. I usually like to be at least a week ahead, or a week behind, I should say, or I don't know, whatever. I'm kind of tired, so I don't know what I'm talking about right now, but I like to have one in reserve just in case I don't find anything. That way I can release something. So guys, gals, go out there, dive. Got any questions? Ask away. Post in the comments. Message me, PM me on the YouTube. I know some people sometimes they do the ask a question video. I'm probably never going to do that. Maybe if there are any questions, I'll just answer them at the kind of the beginning when I'm kind of showing when I'm driving. I'll just kind of answer them there. Maybe, I don't know. Please like, subscribe, share. Go diving, because you might find some cool stuff like this. And I will see you next time.
yourself, fool!